Well, good morning, and you join me at a new starting point today because we are at Liss Station. And today I'm on a collection run to the Isle of Wight to collect a Toyota Hilux. So for the first time on Trade Plate Travels, it's going to be a bit of a boat trip across the Solent, and it looks like the sun's come out for us as well, so hopefully it will be rather a nice day out. So yes, the plan for today, I have a train due in about 10 minutes, 8:10 train that will take me to Portsmouth Harbour, and then from Portsmouth Harbour Station you can get straight on the catamaran that will take you across to Ryde Pier Head, and at Ryde Pier Head I'll be meeting the customer selling us the Toyota Hilux, and I will hopefully catch up with you a little bit later after that on the island, and we can have a quick look around before leaving on the ferry back to Portsmouth. So my name's Chris, welcome to Trade Plate Travels, thank you for joining me. Okay, welcome to Portsmouth Harbour. I've got about 20 minutes until my ferry departs for Ryde Pier Head across the Solent on the Isle of Wight. Fairly quick ferry journey, I think. Should leave at 11:15, should be there at 11:37, so not even half an hour to get across to the island. In the meantime, let's go and find the boarding point. Well, it's just gone 11 o'clock and the staff at the ferry terminal observed the 2-minute silence today because it is the 11th of November, so I thought that was very respectful. But as you can see, we're on the boat now, about to head off to the Isle of Wight. I am certainly not complaining about this. This is a nice day's work. What more do you want? Trip across the Solent to the Isle of Wight, and what a nice day. Lucked out for the weather considering it's November. Well, we're off. It always feels like a little bit of a holiday heading over to the Isle of Wight, but a short one nonetheless, because it's only like an hour and a half journey from this station, so not far at all really. And just coming towards us now, I don't know if you can, how clearly you can see this, but here comes the hovercraft. So this is, I believe, the last remaining passenger hovercraft service in the world. So yeah, if you're heading across to the Isle of Wight, you can take the hovercraft service from Southsea across to Ryde, or you can take the passenger catamaran service, which we're on now, which is obviously a little bit easier for me today because I'm going from Portsmouth Harbour Station, and this goes straight from the station to Ryde Pier. Goes one of the passenger car ferries. I don't think that's the exact ferry we'll be getting later, but we'll be making that crossing a little bit later on with the pickup truck on the way back to the mainland. That was super quick. 11:37, here bang on time I think. So the customer's waiting for me on the pierhead itself, so I will go and meet him and collect the pickup truck, and we shall catch up shortly. Hello and welcome to the Isle of Wight. It's 1 o'clock. I've picked up the pickup truck just behind me, so I'm currently on the southwest coast of the Isle of Wight, and I want to show you a very special place that I like here on the Isle of Wight. But first of all, let me show you around the vehicle we've just collected. So I'm pleased to say it's a lovely pickup truck. It's a 2021 Toyota Hilux. I really like these. They're really nice to drive. Really easy to drive, really well equipped, and being a Toyota, of course, it will probably be supremely reliable. It is like the last one I collected, an Invincible X. So you've got all the special equipment you want. You've got electric heated leather seats. This one is automatic with selectable four-wheel drive just here, satellite navigation, cruise control. It's a very nice truck. 21,000 miles this one's done, and as you can possibly see from the number plate, if you're a number plate geek like me, you will know that this one with the HW prefix was first registered on the Isle of Wight, and indeed this is a one-owner vehicle. It's lived all its life on the island. And I've just seen a red squirrel. I completely forgot that you can see red squirrels on the Isle of Wight, so I hope that I'll be able to catch one of them on video for you. So I've been to the Isle of Wight quite a few times, and where we're headed now, I've actually found it myself before. It's a really nice little place called Steephill Cove. It's along the Isle of Wight coast path, which we're currently walking along, and you can't get there by car, so it's very quiet and kind of hidden away. I look forward to showing you. I have been very lucky to have this rather nice day to visit the island, because I would not be doing this if it was pouring with rain. So yeah, at the moment I'm on the other side of the island to Fishbourne on the north coast. So we're at Ventnor on the south coast, or southeast coast really. I have a 4 o'clock ferry booked from Fishbourne. I gave myself quite a generous amount of time on the island, I have to admit. The thing is, it's a lot cheaper for ferry crossings to book them in advance, and well, as you know from watching my channel, things happen, things go wrong. I didn't want to book a ferry that was too early and then risk missing that. And of course the advantage of that is that I do actually have an hour or so to spend on the islands. Well, sorry about the sound of the pneumatic drill in the background, courtesy of some local builders, but we are at the otherwise peaceful and tranquil Steephill Cove, and I love the way this cove just comes into view as you walk round the corner. And like I said, there's no access to vehicles down here, so it's just a quiet little peaceful cove with a kind of laid back, kind of like a sort of hippie vibe to it. I like it here. Yeah, like I said earlier, it's the 11th of November today, so not holiday season. Kids are all at school at the moment. It's a Monday, so it's really quiet here on the Isle of Wight. It's just such a nice, peaceful, calm kind of atmosphere. Yeah, little bit of a development. I was going to have some lunch and a bit of a break here at the Beach Shack Cafe, but it is closed.
We had our break.
Yeah, my fault. I should have looked up online to check it was open. Of course, that's the disadvantage of it not being tourist season, is that the cafe is closed. I'm sure it's a lovely cafe to visit if you're here on the day when it is open, and I hope to come back and try it again on another occasion. But for the time being, I hope you've appreciated having a quick look at Steephill Cove. Okay, so it is actually 5 to 2 now, so I am going to head off and go and find somewhere to grab some lunch and something to eat, and I shall basically start making my way back to Fishbourne and the ferry terminal for my 4 o'clock ferry. It's just a little hidden away pocket on the coastline of the Isle of Wight. Just a little hidden away corner. It's a lovely place to spend some time. Oh, well, it's a shame that I didn't get time to visit my nice cafe I wanted to go to today, but actually the time suddenly started running away with itself today. My 4 o'clock ferry is now only in 45 minutes, so as you can see I have arrived at the terminal. It's just 3:15 now, so about 45-minute wait until the ferry arrives, and then it'll be back to the mainland. Yeah, I thought I was being a little bit on the cautious side at booking the 4 o'clock ferry, to be honest. I thought better be safe than sorry. I don't want to miss the ferry, obviously. But I'm kind of glad I did, actually, because I think if I'd got the earlier ferry, it all would have been a bit of a rush, to be honest. But we're here now. Didn't take quite as long to get to the terminal as I thought it would. Let's have a quick look, shall we? Well, no sign of the ferry yet. course I didn't get anything to eat in the end. I might just have something on the ferry. Welcome aboard the Victoria of Wight. It's about a 50-minute crossing back to Portsmouth, I think. We're about to set off, and what a beautiful evening. So the Fishbourne vehicle passenger terminal that we've just left on the Isle of Wight is slightly further to the west than Ryde Pier, where we started earlier this morning. You can just see Ryde Pier head there. That's where we alighted onto the island, and now we are on our way back to the mainland again. Calm seas, beautiful evening, perfect day for a crossing really. I think I might go and find something to eat. The usual thing that happens on these ships is happening today. All the car alarms are going off on the decks below. There goes the hovercraft again. What a beautiful evening for a trip across the Solent. Right, welcome back to the mainland. Let's head home. Good morning, and as you can see behind me there is no longer a Toyota Hilux. It has been replaced with a Mitsubishi L200, and the reason for that is that actually after I disembarked the ferry yesterday evening there was a quick change of plans. Yes, because I didn't realise that actually I would be just in time to get back to TMC, which I wasn't quite expecting. So rather than drive the Hilux all the way back home and then back into TMC the following morning, I just took it straight to TMC, collected the Mitsubishi L200 you see behind me now, which is my delivery for this morning, and I'm now heading off to Droitwich to take that to its new home. I hope that you enjoyed our trip over to the Isle of Wight. Thank you very much for joining me for another trade plating adventure. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe if you'd like to join me for more adventures, and hopefully see you again soon.